Hello, I'm Eric, and I am the product manager of WanderUs, your next group travel planning solution. With me, I have Serena Wang, our product designer, Yash Surana, our front-end developer, Nishant Srivastava, our back-end developer, and we're all guided by our mentor, Kaori Anand. Imagine you're Sammy, a Gen Z traveler excited for a trip to Paris with friends. You all have different ideas, tastes, and preferences, and deciding what to do on the trip becomes a major point of stress. Sound familiar? It's a common challenge faced by many group travelers today, but we have the solution. Group traveling, as fulfilling as it is, often comes with stress in planning. In our research of 92 respondents and 6 in-depth interviews, over half of respondents reported group travel planning as a big area for improvement. In those results, more than 75% of those respondents claimed itinerary planning was the toughest part. So we've designed a web app, WanderUs, that allows you to create itineraries and vote on activities and share them with your group, ensuring every traveler's voice is heard. I'll hand it over to Serena now to explain our design decisions.
User feedback led us to key design decisions that will resonate with travelers like Sammy. Our app simplifies planning by allowing travelers to create itineraries and vote on activities, ensuring everyone gets on the same page. Reiterating on our lo-fi and hi-fi mockups helped us to better understand our users' needs, pain points, and motivations. I'll pass it along to Yash to go through a demo of WanderUs.
Hi, now that you know what WanderUs is, let's go through our website and understand how we have implemented this. We have used a lot of next-gen technologies like React.js, Tailwind CSS, Nest.js, MongoDB, and also deploy this on Vercel currently. Now imagine this. You are Sammy, someone in a huge friend group who loves to travel to different locations. You've decided to go to New York, but the general idea of sending in all locations on WhatsApp and creating a very scattered itinerary frightens you. This is where we come in, WanderUs. You can either create an account with us using a name, email ID, and password, or go in directly to the login page if you are a repetitive user and come in and just type in your email ID and your password. As you can also see, you have an option to check this particular password, and once you are sure that you entered the right one, you log in. You have an option of adding a new trip with name, dates, destination, description, or you can go ahead and check your existing trip, which we are going to do right now. The New York trip has a lot of days and has a lot of cards in them which show you what kind of activities are planned for you. This is as simple as you want the itinerary process to get. On clicking in, you can see the kind of information you require, including the location, the time, cost per person, and these 3 icons. What are these? These are the main features of our website and the voting feature. This is how you realize that who among your friends is interested, not interested, or is still unsure about this. You can you can show that you're interested in a particular activity by going to the main page and clicking on the check icon, or maybe you're not interested and you click on the X icon. This is how real-time voting is managed in our particular website. You can also go in and add a new activity, say to day 5. Let's call this going to Joe's Pizza, and this is in Manhattan. We can say that it will be about $20 and also lunch pizza day as the description. I'm just clicking on add. You can see that on day 5 you have Joe's Pizza added, and now all of your friends will be able to see that this is an activity which you want to go to, and they'll be able to vote whether they're interested or not. Finally, you can go ahead and copy this particular trip URL by clicking on this icon. Once you've copied it, you can share it with all your friends wherever you want to. This is WanderUs, and this is our attempt at making all your itinerary planning process simpler.
In terms of lessons learned, one of my biggest takeaways was that time management and prioritization is key in your journey. By identifying what our users needed most and by breaking down user stories into much smaller, minute tasks, I ensured that we were investing our time and energy in the right places. This approach allowed us to create a product that was focused and attuned to our users' genuine needs. I also learned that I could slice across user stories versus focusing on one feature at a time to make sure that there was something usable every step of the way in each part of the application. It's great to know that there's so many different methods of building that exist in the product, like horizontal and vertical slicing.
While working cross-functionally, I gained a lot of insight about the significance of clear communication to convey design choices to colleagues with non-design backgrounds. Collaborating with diverse teams bolstered my ability to be flexible in my design strategies and reinforced the idea that incorporating different viewpoints leads to a more comprehensive solution.
Being the front-end developer of the team, I also learned a lot about other tech like APIs, data storage, cloud storage, and other interesting things as well. Throughout this journey, I also learned that a product needs a team, but everyone in the team has to take responsibility for their section of the work. I understood another way of thinking towards each problem, an approach which could be different from mine, and how to change the existing bias which I had.
Being the backend developer of our MVP, I developed the backend with all the interdependent entities and API endpoints. Apart from this, I enjoyed being involved in the addition phase of our MVP and really enjoyed how we did the surveys and analyzed these submissions to nail down our problem statements. This provided me an insights of how a product is developed from scratch to final finish. And I thanks all the members to bring in all their expertise to build something grateful.
As a team, it's safe to say that our successes came from establishing a really good set of norms at the beginning, and that really helped us thread the needle when it came to working together cohesively. We also learned just how much we were capable of when we needed each other to lean in on one thing or another, like user interviews. That's why we've chosen to continue partnering with each other on new projects, whether it's this one or another problem space. For what's next, we've decided that we want to continue to work on the app to reduce its tediousness by adding the ability to upload images for trips, but also think about monetization opportunities as well. We feel that this isn't just a project for us, our family, our friends. It's a solution for a growing market of Gen Z and millennial travelers as well. And we have thought of what this could look like, such as freemium to paid, bundled premium services, and travel packages as well. So join WanderUs on our journey. Explore the app, invest, or collaborate with us. Let's redefine group travel planning for the better and make your group travel experiences more wondrous.